know, this is going to be an unusual day for me. You might think that as a full-time artist, I get to spend a lot of time sketching. But as a YouTube artist, that's really not the case. I wish I could do more. But today, I'm going to spend the whole afternoon sketching. And I'm going to document that, and you're going to come with me. I'm going to be using my Schmincke palette to get a little more familiar with it. Now this side over here though, this is M-gram gouache. I set up this palette specifically as a watercolor gouache palette to use more on location, and using gouache is something I'm going to try to do a little more often on location. I think I've mentioned that in other videos, but this side right here is the Schmincke watercolor. So this is going to be my first subject. This back side of this building has some interesting kind of weathered textures and brick textures and neat angles. And I'm going to be painting in this American Journey spiral bound sketchbook field journal, I guess you could call it. And you remember the thumbnail episode that I did, and that was done in this. That's another thumbnail I did. It's not a bad paper as sketchbook papers go. It's very similar to Strathmore 400, which I think I've mentioned before. Not great, but for sketching I think it'll do. I'm only going to give myself a few minutes on each of these. Maybe 10 minutes on the line, maybe 10 to 15 on the color. They're going to, as a result, be very loose and sketchy, and proportionally they may be off a bit. But I'm trying in this sketching session this afternoon, I'm trying to improve my speed. Alright, so after a little bit of tweaking here and there, and I even use gouache in places, some white gel pen and some gouache just to tidy up things like this. If this were an actual painting, I wouldn't have used gouache. I would have planned for those highlights, but when you're doing rough sketches like this, gouache is a nice little way to just kind of tidy up your painting. Not that there's anything wrong with using wash in a final painting, but I don't usually do it. Fairly happy with it. I did whip out this little value study. I just had some questions in my mind about contrast and how I might do it differently. I'm not sure I answered a lot of those questions, but it was still a helpful exercise. I wanted more contrast essentially, but that resulted in kind of paler colors on the facade. So I don't know, I may fiddle with that. Anyway, on to the next sketch. I have always wanted to do a full painting of this, and it's probably high time I started doing some little sketches. I just think it's cool. I need to adjust contrast as I see it because it's kind of confusing, but that may be something that I work out. So maybe let's work on this one. All right, so on this sketch, I'm going to use just a lead holder. If you don't know what a lead holder is, it's just a pencil holder that holds raw lead. In this sketch, I'm doing more value study and maybe some color study. Right, for sketch number 3, I think I'm going to end on a slightly easier note and do these split rails. So I'm going to focus on this little kind of TP arrangement and just a section of it. That just looks really fun to draw.
For sketch
Well, here's the finished piece. I just kind of fiddled with it a little more and decided to make it into kind of a scene. But I'm happy with that for a quick sketch. And these are the other two after some fiddling here and there. I ended up kind of overworking this background. Almost intentionally, I was experimenting with different things. You can see a little bit of gouache there. That's what studies are for, you know. Work it, overwork it, try things, do other stuff. Anyway, I was really excited to think of just spending the afternoon sketching and just recording it and having you guys come along with me. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you did. And we will see everyone in the next video.